Why? A barrier trio bean accosts you. A barrier trio bean grabs you by the shoulders and says it's kickle cubicle time. Command, 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 command. Ah! Shit! Oh, fuck. Damn. They've got Psy-Freeze. This is... I didn't expect this. Well, alright, alright. We're still gonna play Kickle Cubicle, but I'll let go of your shoulders, at the very least. Hi, everybody. Hi, S. Hi, Ruby. Hi, Blob. Hi, Mooware. And hello to Anthony. Happy Tuesday! How's your weathers? How's your worlds? It's weird here today. It was briefly thunderstorming, and now it is not, but it is still very windy, which is nice. I got the windows open and I got a lovely breeze flowing in. But also there was a squall warning, so I'm monitoring the situation and should the breeze turn perilous. But I think, at least for now, the breeze is simply nice and pleasant. Damn, this is kick-ass, I'm assuming, boss music. Ah, yes. Glad to hear this. I don't do well in the heat of the summer. The humidity especially. We're not gonna listen to an 11-minute ending theme. Sorry, Fire Emblem 4. We'll listen to some Suikoden music instead. Oh, and we'll stretch. Yeah, big heat, not good, but sun and a breeze? Consider me pleased. My playlist is just a mess. Calling it a playlist is generous. That implies a level of curation that is simply not present. It is a list that gets played, though. That is certainly true. Someday I will actually curate it so that it has vibes. So that it actually has, like, a coherent energy. And doesn't... but at the same time, sometimes the tonal whiplash is good. Sometimes the tonal whiplash is awesome. Sometimes you go from sad death plot music, event music, to Super Nintendo jock jams. And you say, this is what I need. I'm a shuffle freak, though. I love to shuffle my library of non-game music and just experience it. There's one... I have one, like, is it a T-Rex album? There's a T-Rex album that I have that has some bonus tracks on it. I say I have it in my, like, Apple Music library. And Shuffle loves to put a bonus track that is just literally an interview. An interview with, fucking... I forget the lead singer of T-Rex's name, but that guy. And it always... I can stomach, you know, like, oh, a demo. Oh, an acoustic version. Oh, like, oh, they included some live tracks. Wonderful. Let's go. This is, you know, I ain't gonna listen to all of that immediately after having listened to the album that I want to listen to, but, oh, that shit comes up on a shuffle and I get to go, whoa, I've never heard this version. But a whole damn interview? A whole damn interview? a freaking podcast? What is this? Is this the freaking... Eh. Now you might say, just remove that track from your library. But then that invites a whole new nightmare of having to curate a music library, which is something to do, certainly, but something I will absolutely get carried away with. I think it's probably why I've left this particular playlist also just as largely a big mess, because yeah, to invite curation is to say, all right, here goes the day. Have I taken all my meds? Have I fed myself? Because if not, I will simply sit here and go like track by track and go, whoa, this one's pretty good. I've never listened to this one before. Ooh, this one's maybe not the field recordings. Oh, like it'll be all day, and then I'll be like through a third of the playlist. It'll get out of hand proper quick. It'll get out of hand right quick. I should play Wave Race 64 on a Sunday sometime. I should play Kickle Cubicle sometime. A high-capacity iPod shuffle is certainly the dream. I do enjoy I do enjoy the Humble album. I do enjoy hearing the vision from front to back, but sometimes you just want to throw some shit on. Well, listen. As long as the device supports Kickle Cubicle, then I'll be happy. Guys, we're back to Kickle Cubicle. We're back in the post-game. We previously cleared the first 15 levels of the post-game, and now we move on to the final 15 levels. It is time to remember how to play Kickle Cubicle. Our boy can freeze enemies. Our boy can generate hockey pucks on certain tiles. In this particular field, it looks like there is exactly one tile we can put a hockey puck on. What else can we do? We can shove hammers, and our objective is to collect all bag. There are 3 bags. Usually, sometimes there's less. Hi, Orange Soda King. Hi, you're just in time for the explanation of Kickle Cubicle and his mechanics. Hi, Fire Mountain. Yes, he has the ability to Kickle and Cubicle. This is the important thing. Those hockey pucks are not cubicle, though. They're quite, circular. Kickle Cubicle. Yeah, they don't even have to localize it to France. They just gotta, you know... It explains itself. It's cross-cultural. Seriously, though. So, at a glance, it seems like the thing I want to do is complete... You see this? I'm gonna be a pointer. A cylindrical prism slice. Or a puck. Indeed. So we've got this purple path around here that has all these bags. What we want to do is knock a blocka into each one of these and complete that path. Is that right? I think that's right. So that's our plan of action, and the best way for me to go about it would be to just do it and try and do my best to remember how it goes. Also, these men are here to torment me as well. No! Okay, off to a wonderful start, everybody. By the way, springs exist. Good luck, Kickle. Brother, I need it. I need all the luck you can give. He's so pleased to be on his ballon. Okay, let's try this again. So. Great. Oh yeah, but we can use the Springlies to maybe do some fancy style bounces. Also, these guys, no, they can't kill our progress permanently, I don't think. I walked directly into the slime, but that's fine. We're getting our kickle legs back. And I'll remind you, and everybody in the audience, infinite continues in this world. Dying is of no consequence to us, to you or me. So for this, what we actually want to do is this. Yeah, easy. We'll just keep doing that for all 8 of those tiles. How fucked up can it be? It can be a little fucked up, I suppose, as a treat. Okay, so this one is actually going to be a bit more silly, isn't it? Bonk? I see. What we want to do? What we want to do is get in there. That's when we want to get in. Ah, there's a bomb being tossed in my direction. Okay, there we go. Can you relax, sir? Thank you. A high score run of this game is a scary, scary prospect, to be honest. The idea of I do bet it's very impressive. I'm kind of curious. I think I mentioned this last time, but I am unironically curious about what the tool-assisted run of this looks like. Probably optimal in ways that are bizarre and unintuitive. I wonder if there is even a tool-assisted run. That is a good question. I have 100 points. Post game over, so I have gotten score from something, but I couldn't tell you what. Maybe destroying the cannons? There are also, you know, pickups. Pick up a popsicle and smile about it. Time bonus certainly a factor, though. That is undeniable. Alright. We do it again. Okay. Alright, now it's simply a matter of walking. Do we still got it, or do we still got it? Love wins. Happy Pride. Let's take a look at what we've got here. We've got you don't get score from the bags or directly killing cannons. Well then, or from bags. That is strange. I mean, I guess it's not strange, but wherefore doth my score. Okay, we've got these outer zones of purple. And we've got a relatively complicated looking sort of situation if we want to complete our path towards there. Like, we gotta do some funky shit. We gotta, like, make a... Oh, I think you're right. It might be from hitting a cannon or the bombs with an ice cube. Crushing enemies with a cube specifically being the score. Which would make sense, because that encourages you to, you know, to not just bop guys. You have to specifically be kickling. You have to kickle your cubicles. So this is messed up. We have to push a block in this direction, in this direction, in this direction, in this direction, and finally up this direction. The reason that's so fucked up is because we need a tile to be able to push. In a direction. So... what do we do? There are also these men on the outside as well. They aren't a threat now, but when the path becomes complete, they will become the threat. This is certainly an odd one. The men will be unleashed. The men will be let loose. Their shields do deflect my awesome attack. Oh yes, okay, we do have an additional technique. We do have a few additional techniques we might be able to make use of. Maybe? Oh... like this. Like this awesome technique of crushing ourselves. What a technique it is. Kickle, you've done it again. No, the actual technique I was thinking of is something like this. Using a hockey puck to our advantage. That might at least get us one of the bags. I don't know if that's gonna get us all of the bags. But I'm a little bit confident that I might be onto something here. So check this out. Well, that won't do, but... oop. One bag. Now for the rest of it. Do. Okay, yeah, we can just do the same thing, right? Also, we can get rid of that now. Oh no, this won't work, will it? Oh, they are cornering me. No. Yeah, I thought that I was cooking. But no. We still need that tile of space to get sent in that direction, don't we? How about this? Is this anything? Bum 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 bum. Yeah, it is something. How awesome. Oh no, that one we specifically need to do with the other side because that in the way. Okay, well, we're not out of the woods yet. We still have to solve one dastardly kickle puzzle. But we're almost there. Almost, almost. Almost, almost. The thrill of the puzzle. The thrill of the action puzzler. Feel the block's genius's gears turning. Kerchunk, 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 they go. Like so much well-tuned machinery. No, not quite this. Not quite this. Oh. Yeah, this'll work, because from here we can push it down. We have to... It won't work right now because I can't get down there and put a hockey puck in the way. And it actually also won't work because I still need to be able to shove in that direction. Oh dear. It's just on the tip of my tongue. I can feel it. We're very close. But I remain still a little stumped as to how we can execute the final step of shoving it in the right position. Actually, I may be overthinking it the more I look at it. The more I look at it, the more I may be overthinking it. I think it actually could be much more... I don't know how much simpler it might be. But I think there's a chance it's simple? No, I think that simple solution is actually not going to work. But Yeah, for a sec I was thinking, why don't I just shove it down here? But yeah, then we shove this down here, and then we can't shove further in that direction. So no. The thing we need to do ultimately is shove it along the second or fourth column of hole vertically. Down. And how can such a thing be done? How is such a thing possible? This might be an instance of we have to make a... For a second, I thought we were going to get out of this without having to make a hell machine for killing all kickles. But I think that might be the play. Because we can do that. Well, do we need to do that? Is that overcomplicating things? Do we need to shove 4 funny cubes into a bouncing hellscape? No, we do not. We don't. At least I don't think we do. Oh, but isn't it tempting? But no. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do... This is gonna look awful familiar. We're gonna go like this. And then we're gonna go like this. Surely it's like this, right? Yes, of course, of course. There we go, there we go, there we go, yeah! Cakes ahoy! Strawberry cake for every kickle! There we go. I noticed that some of the rows had extra missing pits, and so I figured... Wait a second. Okay. Hey guys. Cool level. I sincerely like the variety of levels in Kickle Cubicle. Some extremely basic, just like, oh, the bags are over there, look out for enemies. Some convoluted contraption puzzles. And then sometimes it's this shit. I think this is here's my theory. I think I can safely give myself enough room to navigate and like herd them a disc at a time into safety. I don't think I have to like do well. If I do it correctly, surely I can just seal the discs behind me and go on to live a healthy life. Well, not like that. I can't unleash that guy. That I don't have enough room to maneuver around him. Speaking of unleashed men. Just to confirm, I wouldn't have the... Oh, I can go like this. Yeah. No problem. Okay, now problem, actually. Now it's problem. Move to the north or to the east 2 discs emerge. Okay, well what I've done is I've checkmated myself, basically. Cool. Yep. Alright, everybody. What if the Cracker Barrel game killed you? Oh man, is my theory completely bogus? Is it actually possible to corral and, like, safely seal them away behind me one tile at a time? I don't think it's completely bogus. Yet. I guess as long as we have an alcove for them to enter, we may always have an opportunity to cage them. So, like, that I would have been good there if I was just clutch. After that, though, I'm not sure what the next move is, but still, I think they are moves. As a matter of fact, what if I just start with you down here? Yeah, they're moves. They're a little precise, but they are moves. Oh yeah, right. That's why we don't do that, because now no alcove remains to safely... Yeah. Guys. Kickle needs all the luck he can get. They're kickling his ass in the cubicle. More and more lately. Okay. And just to be clear, there's no way we want to unleash this puck first. That's a whopping 3 horrible discs. No, I was supposed to clear out that extra disc up there so that I could still use this alcove. Holy moly. Holy moly! Imagine playing the arcade game and this is like level 2. You can never give this shit your quarters ever again. I don't think this is the second level. We did briefly look at the arcade version before we started the NES version. Dang, I did it again. Started with the wrong guy. Silly, silly me. Yeah, enjoy the kickle jams, because they are quite good. Damn. DB though. I'm also a little... I mean, I'll be honest. I feel like after this I will have had my fill of kickle. But I am curious about those extra bosses. That's for sure. God, you really gotta be on the money when you're putting the puck to seal them, though. Oh, yeah. Is it a different Wizard King? That is extremely pressing. That's the big question everybody's asking. Okay. Okay. At this point, we need to ask what the end game of this level is. In fact, let's not burn the timer out thinking about it. I'm tempted to unleash the disc to my north, because that would give me an easier time sealing him away. I think this is folly, though. Because after that, what would I do that I wouldn't have been able to do otherwise? I think the safer play is to go along the bottom, right? Continue skirting along the outskirts, use the very bottom of the map as the alcove to scoot past him, and then go back and seal him up. And we might even have some room for error here, because I think we'll only need to release those 2 discs to make a clean path towards that last bag. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we can even do this, can't we? I don't even think we need to seal this guy off. Burger. Burger. Love continues to win. Oh, it's this awesome and cool guy. I forget what you do. I think you also have the ability. Yeah, you can do that, and that's great. And you're immune to my reasonings. So you're pretty fucked up. You're fucked up and twisted. And hateful mindsets have taken root within your heart. I think you can be crushed by bricks, which is cool. Hey, what the heck, what the heck do we do from here, guys? I don't know. I don't know. Ba-da-dum-dum-dum. Ba-da-dum-dum-dum. I do like that he gets a little angry emote when he, on the back of his head, when he fires his fearsome Arctic blast. I think that's quite charmful. Also, one of them is easy, at least. One of them is quite easy. The other one, though, ooh, that other one. This is interesting. I was tricked. I thought, oh, this is going to be a... You know, we'll just do what we can, and that will naturally reveal the path to us, right? One of those situations? But no. No, unfortunately, that doesn't get us much of anything. There we go. Now it all makes sense, doesn't it? It does get us some of something. Oh, don't even think about it, Mr. Joker. Can you fuck my kickle up? No, you can't. Thank goodness. Alright, from here it's actually... trickle. Because we can stop it immediately. And that'll make a tile there. But what good is such a tile? We can stop it further down. On the right there. That'll get us there. Which will get us... there. Which I'm not pointing to, but trust me, will get us there. Yeah, I did notice that it replenished the breath. I was pleasantly surprised at that. Okay, this one. Oh no. Okay. It's. All right. I think we have a path. I think it's visible. Oh no, we have to put that there. There we... No... Oh yeah, no, this works. Think, think, think. And that'll be 8 lollipops to go. Kickle, cubicle, marvelous work. That right there is why you're the best. Oh boy. What do we got here? Oh, I forgot about these cute bombs that also just exist to chase you down and kill you. Alright, we got a classic genre of kickle cubicle level where get to the end and you still have to avoid a very dangerous foe if you want to claim your prize. So we will cross that bridge when we get there. In the meantime... Final 10 stages. This is where the true cube heads live and breathe. This is where squares become cubes and cubes become tiles. Yeah, these seem pretty fucked up. But I've got great news. One bag is for free. Now is a nice ice bag that you can grab for free. Oh, it's a little baffling, though. It's a little baffling. There's a lot of hammers, a lot of potential ways we could get a cube down there. But maybe it isn't as complicated as it might seem. Maybe it's a little something like this. No, I'm afraid that is nothing. And I've also, by doing that, I've soft-locked myself. Wonderful news. Time to put myself in prison.
Press A button and use the analog thumb pad while grinding to jump from rail to rail.
I don't know if Kickle is able to jump from rail to rail. I wish he could, but I don't think that is going to help us in this particular situation, Omo Chow. Sorry, we learned not to do that. We learned a valuable lesson of not doing that. I had a vision. I had a vision for something going a bit better than that. What could that vision have been? Yeah, if you put Kickle in Sonic Adventure 2, he'll give Sonic and Shadow a run for their honest-to-goodness hard-earned reigns, but that's not the world we live in. That's not Kickle's world. Fascinating. I don't know if we've ever had to use the hammers in this way where they're also an obstacle for us. If we want to go all the way around from the top, then this is not actually an option for us. We have to go straight down, if at all. And that is also not really possible. However, can we get down there and bonk it before it finishes making the journey? And if so, do we like that? Ultimately, what the full going around the journey here, I'll point. I'm trying to figure out how we can set up sending Kickle's cubicle from up here to Bink, Bink, and Bink. With the only problem being straight up. That's nothing. The best that might be is, you know, we could put it on this particular purple tile if this hammer is arranged just so, but we aren't able to shove from there. Yeah, what good is that? So yeah, we must be expected to do something unintuitive or not obvious. That's my thinking. Initially, to be honest with you, I was thinking there might be a world where we can go bink, 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 and then this hammer slaps it down thus ways. And then it's solved, but that's kind of not really as feasible as we would like, although I was also wondering about these two men. What purpose do they serve? Is this just a funny bonus area that only exists for the sickos who need those extra points? Or are we also obligated to fill this gap in somehow? Because what I did before when I soft-locked myself was we went bonk, bonk, and this was here, but the hammer was blocking us, and so we couldn't escape. So, oh, you see it. Okay, don't share just yet. I'm still cracking the code. I'm still kicking the code. Still, the prospect that it's visible is certainly a beacon of hope. Also, hey, these guys kind of... I fit right in this purple's world, don't I? Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you. I will prompt when it's needed. And it may be needed. It was needed previously, and and yeah, I'll be explicit when it is needed. Yeah. Well, of course. Makes sense that that's how that would go. Oh, Kickle can't make that in time. Although, being able to do this, is it anything? To tell you the truth, I'm not so sure that it's anything. Could be real though. There's also this extra tile's worth of water up here. Well, seems like it could be something, but I do have my doubts that this is anything. You know, it's fun to do, it's enrichment, don't get me wrong, but like, what's the end goal? Get a kickle on the top, get a cubicle on the top row? I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you what the end goal is. It's preventing me from soft-locking in this scenario, right? now we have access to these boys. Now, what does access to these boys get us? It gets us some boys. And they are back in town, so... Can't deny it. You mustn't deny it. If you deny it, you'll be made a complete laughingstock. Truly. Yeah. Is it as simple as sending it backwards? Is it actually as simple as sending it backwards? Yeah, you do get double points for kicking a popsicle, don't ya? I have a sneaking suspicion it may in fact be as simple as this. Well, that's a problem, though, isn't it? Although I do think I would have time to send it first, surely. Like, yeah, of course. Think. And there we go. That's how the kickle gets cubicled. That is how we kickle our cubicles. And now it is time for Bagged World. The unique feature about this world is the 3 bags you have to collect. Funny one. We got ourselves a somewhat funny and maybe even a little bit silly one. I do apologize for plunging everybody into silence every now and again. It's just that sometimes pausing... And not sometimes. Pausing stops the timer. And so it gives a much-needed moment to sit and think through what's being asked. So there's a hammer in the way. And if we go like this, you know, cool. But it does end with us being back in that position. Alternatively, we could send it up and start sending it back and forth. But what good does that do us, really? Yeah, that won't do. On the way back, we could put up a puck to stop it on that purple tile that it's half on. Does that get us anything of note? Does that... At a glance, I have to say... Probably not. We would be able to send it directly into death. You could send it to one of those triangles to get shattered. Which is... Yeah, I don't think that's anything. Now, maybe it's something, but we need more to... We need more to make it anything. And just for, you know, the sake of seeing it. Anything? Anything at all? Yeah, I didn't think so. Well, no, that doesn't get us. I was gonna try to shove it from the point of sproinging, but it just kills it. It'll just die. So there is a way to reset it if we do end up in that situation again. Depending on our positioning, of course. Quite the tickler, this one. Quite the brain tickler. Although, now we can actually go through. I see. Interesting. Now is the time in which we actually want to... do the reverse, right? But how would we do that and still be able to get through in time? And safely? We would have to shove it from the 3, like, caramel candy spot. We would have to shove it to the left, immediately go to the right, and get through this 3x3 hammer space that I'm currently standing in. Well, let's try it. Maybe it is not as demanding as I'm making it out to be. No, of course not, because we would have to... Yeah, this makes no sense, right? This is just, strictly nonsense? Yeah. Cool, but... does being over here afford me any additional moves or tactics? I don't know if it does. It must. But it perhaps do not. But it perhaps do not. Oh boy. So close, and yet so far. How about a sip of water? For luck. Hmm. You like all my pensive grunts and moans and groans? I hope so. Now I understand why customize, you know, I understood sometime in the middle of last stream, to be honest, but now I do understand why Customize Your Dad was like, oh, streaming a puzzly game, eh? It's quite bold, and I get it, but at the same time, surely, I don't know, it's nice to test my streaming abilities. It's nice to see where I can yap and where I can turn a puzzle into something entertaining. And plus, at the end of the day, I ultimately try to go, I ain't worried about... I try not to worry too much about something like a dead air, because I would rather have, like, 10 minutes of silence than, like, yap about nothing, I guess. Yap emptily. Force conversation. Which is not to say I don't enjoy talking, obviously. I wouldn't, I don't know if I'd be a streamer if I didn't enjoy the talking, but you get what I'm saying. You understand. Regardless. You've got to appreciate the thoughtful streamer. That's true. So many streamers are only out here trying to react, but instead they're not sitting back and observing. Oh, I'm good about filling time. That's sweet to hear. That's yeah, you guys get to think along at home. To Kickle's Labyrinths, and if and heaven forbid I myself get stumped. The chatter's time to shine. Or what if you think it's something and then I reveal no. The solution was something else all along. Very well, very well. I gotcha. Listen, language, communication. It's an art rather than a science. Is that something? Is that something that is said? It really does feel like putting the cube here should lead to something, but for the life of me, for the heavens of me, for the world of me, well, I was about to suggest, what if I shoved it that way? Well, good luck. I do at least appreciate a level like this where your moves are so limited that it kind of just cuts out a lot of the options available to you. So, you know, we obviously have to kind of... There's something we gotta do that's somewhat outside of the box, outside of the cubicle, if you will. But it can't be that outlandish. It can't be, like... Like, how ludicrous could it possibly be, right? Like, is it gonna be worse than the turret wall? Surely not. Even the turret wall felt reasonable once the tip was shared, so... Something will click. Something will click. A hammer will fall into place. Okay, hold on. A hammer may be in the process of falling into place. That's right. Kickle has a winsome smile. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you say. Now, a maze full of discs. Okay, good news. The discs start out benign. You don't have to worry about the discs yet. Our objective... lays before kickle. Shove a block of this away. At present, it seems the only move with this block is this, which does, unfortunately, let loose a horrible disc. If we could shove the block back in this direction, that would be so awesome and so cool, and it would basically solve the whole damn thing right then and there. Is that ultimately what the goal is? Are we going to send this block on a convoluted journey towards that spring? Well, I don't even know if we need to use the spring, to be honest, because from here, we send the block, what? Up, left, down. Right seems like the move, because then, oh, we can go down from there. But, actually, no, we can't. Because we wouldn't be able to shove from there, so from there we actually go up, then left, then down, then we use the spring, and tuck ourselves in to shove it down, and then we don't even need the puck here, to be honest. Because that'll be the ball game. Well, that'll be the block game. Okay, so we just gotta be mindful of this damned disc. That's the main challenge now. Ah, I wasn't mindful of the damn disc, you see. Rookie mistake. Will I ever learn from my countless errors? Probably someday. Okay. Toot-toot-toot-toot. Fresh. Up. Okay, this is the biggie. We go. We could have been good, but we let ourselves get cornered by the disc. Alas. Still, we have a plan of action. We have a solution. Just gotta do it. The hard part is over. Probably. Da-da-dum-da-dum. I do respect a game that sticks to its guns. Well, I wouldn't say that I unconditionally respect a game that only has one song. As a matter of principle. I would say instead, for a game with only one song, pretty good. I would perhaps be a little less patient for it if I didn't have the ability to stop the song. But, you know, we do take those. Ah! Thwarted by the disc. Call me the Nintendo 64, the way my ass is getting thwarted by the disc. It does have boss music, yes. We do gotta be honest about the boss music that is present in this game. To be honest, I do not remember. Did that come through in stereo? Cool if so. I don't even know what the stereo was. Was it just... Was it my microphone in stereo, or was it the game's audio? It's weird to think about, does my microphone have any sort of stereo? I guess it does have 2 bars. Wow. And I also don't know, like, the orientation of the mic. It might be, like, you know, what is left and right on this. Well, I'm happy to provide a rich audio experience to complement the high-fidelity visual experience. It's gonna be like those jazz albums where the drums are all the way in one ear and everything else is on the right. I will say, it is counterintuitive that the discs can't cross pits. Because I do associate... I assume they're attaching to the walls, right? But also, pretty much nothing can cross pits without, like... Blocks that get shoved are basically the only thing, right? Okay, once the disc goes across the cube and then up from here, it's safe from getting destroyed by the thing. Marvelous. Now we just have to wait for that, and now we just have to navigate around 2 discs. Easier said than done, but we do it. And the disc of the left was even kind enough to gather all the bags in one spot for me. You know, I've been shaking my fist at these discs all post-game, but like any of the enemies, in the right circumstance, they can be our friend. We're halfway through this last batch of levels. We're 3/4 of the way through the post-game. We're 90 minutes into the stream, roughly. Let's take a break, I think. Let's get up and stretch. Let's hydrate, snack, go to the bathroom, whatever needs to be done. You can do it under the watchful and mirthful eyes of Melon Bread. And while you do that, Melon Bread will bounce to and fro. I'll put on a little bit more of my world-renowned normal playlist, and we will see you in 5 to 10 minutes, everybody. remember Secret of Mana, everybody? Ba-da, ba-ba, ba-da, etc. Yeah, Hammer Hell level. Hammer Hell. Hammer or Hell. Duel 1. Let's rock. Well, one turtle kills another turtle. Gotta admit that that is what happened. They block hammers! They're the most powerful foes yet. Okay. Yeah, this seems like it's gonna suck shit, if I'm to be perfectly honest. Okay, they can be killed. They can be killed if they're in the way of the hammer when I swing it. It's not that they block the hammer, it's just that I was... Okay. Not the sprite I was hoping to see, but already I'm really liking the sprite of the turtle emerging from the monster dispenser. This is the sprite I noticed and said, "Oh baby," internally. And now I'm saying "oh baby" out loud. Look at that little bastard. Okay. We're gonna do a little bit mischievous, I cannot deny it. I wouldn't try to deny it, in all honesty. Let's just try sending this guy down the straight path. It is Pride Month, but... yeah, okay. I understand why this one's fucked up, I think. Do I understand why this one's fucked up? All I can tell you for certain is that yes, it is indeed fucked up. Oh, don't get hit by turtle, kickle. As we do that, if this is what we do, then the only option from here is to use this hammer as a stopping point, which means the only option from here is to use this hammer as a stopping point, which means the only option is to... that hammer will already be in position naturally. Do this. Okay, that will actually get us one of our needed blocks. I think, right? Think. Yes. Of course. We do have to reset everything. Every damn thing has to get reset for this to be real. These turtles have to leave me alone, but we can't have everything in this life, so we make do. Well, we can also go fuck ourselves as well. We can also go fuck ourselves. Was I cooking with nothing? Is it possible that I was cooking with absolutely nothing? Yeah, I think so. I think I just hadn't... I thought that the hammer where Kickle is standing would send it up. And as it exists now, it won't. It'll send it straight down. So, stinky. Not great, not ideal. However, the starting move is gonna be this, no matter how you slice it. It's this, Or send it past and off and nothing will happen. So... knowing that these two hammers will only send the cube to its certain doom, let's instead reorient ourselves towards this. This anything? At a glance, I have to say, it looks like nothing. Down, we are dead. Up, we are dead. So. What then? Let's reconsider the first option. We go bink, bink, and a bink. And we're here. We're back. But we are either sending it through or down. So we're not back. We're right where we started, in fact. And just to confirm, because sometimes you just gotta see it for yourself. Is it anything? Time to play our favorite show. Our favorite segment. Is this anything? It may be something, in fact, because we can move the hammer out of the way and push it in the reverse direction. Surely that is something. Surely we have pried something from this hammer hell, right? In fact, this actually opens up a few options. We can use both those hammers, potentially. We can go bink, bink, bink. We can go bink, bink, bink. We're gonna bink this one. What we're gonna do is we're going to bink this one wayward. This is going to be a critical bink. I think. Alright, so from here, from our second hammerhead stop, we can send it all the way around the outside like I was intending to do initially. But it sure seems like a long road to do it, but I think it would ultimately do it. Right? Think. Yeah, this is real, right? This is certainly real. This is so real. It might even be too real. It might be so real that it's a little scary. I don't know if I'm ready for how real it is. That's one. That is one. Now for the rest. The middle one is certainly going to be fucked up and evil. But I think by its very nature, the middle one will have to come last. Actually, no, we don't have to worry about the middle one. What am I talking about? We don't have to worry about any of them. It's over. It's already done. It's I was about to sit there and keep trying to solve the damn thing. It's over. It's solved. Ah, man. And this one's got 2 bags for free. Love that. Love that. Love to have 2 free bags. Alright. Well, our mandate is once again pretty clear. We gotta make a brick up there somehow. From down there somehow. Does seem a little fucked up. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. In fact, we actually... The bottom right hammer we have no way to manipulate outside of hitting it with a brick. We can't get over there and shove it with our own 2 hands. That is impossible. We want to be on the other side of the brick when it comes up, so that we can shove it in the appropriate direction. Certainly. Certainly. That much is certain. They are also giving us a lot of bricks, which is scary. I'm constantly scared of having to create another hell machine for kickle all cubicles. Is that a reasonable fear to have? Doesn't seem unreasonable, to be honest. This is the trick. This is them tricking us. This, no, because actually that'll go... No, this won't do at all. It'll send it down, and down, what can we do? Actually, down is fine because we can be here. And now it sucks, but if the hammer was in the good position, it would actually be quite cool. It would actually be quite handsome. So don't worry. I know this is the type of game to make one worry. Yeah, just like this, right? And then we have to shove this down on our way. Like this. Now... yeah, we're gonna send it as is. But we are going to have to adjust this hammer on our way out. Yes? And then it's over. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Kickle Cubicle for the Nintendo Entertainment System has provoked a kind of moral panic. Across 50 states, 10 provinces, and 3 territories. Zeno, hello! I did kickle that cubicle. I sure hope I did. If I'm gonna kickle a cubicle in any game, it better be kickle cubicle I'm playing. If I'm kickling a cubicle while I'm playing Symphony of the Night Randomizer, something has gone horribly wrong. Anybody understand how to play video games? Anybody knows? Yeah, Alucard versus a cubicle gets kickled. What? What? I will not. So... what the heckle is the story here? It seems almost too simple. but I think that the catch is becoming clear. Yeah, what I was hoping to do was be in the middle there. Although... No, we want a fresh one, right? No, here it is. It's clear as kickle. I think. Probably. We'll refresh our kickle. Think. There we go. And now it's as simple as this, right? Okay. One survived, and that's what's important. One stays still. Enough to reap our rewards and collect 8 socks. $26? My goodness. The kickle is really meaning the cubicle. Oh boy, what have they done? What have they done? Whatever they're doing, I don't like it. I don't like the look of it. Well, at least at the start, why don't we just send it? Then we can go past and die. Isn't that awesome? So we want to make a bridge. That was it. That was it. If I just hadn't delayed, I shove it down and then I go that way. But then the problem is hammers potentially. The problem might be hammers. Reminded you of the Portal 2 level where you have to crash into each other mid-air. Hot take. Portal 2 pretty good. Okay, now. Bridge formed. But our path still blocked. So we do have to send one more guy this way. However, that's gonna potentially be a problem. Are we fucked? Is it over? It may be over. Yeah, I don't, we can keep aligning these top hammers all the way. Yeah, he did just soft lock us, I think. We'll die, though. We do not fear death. For in death we get to see our jovial liege. Well, that didn't go as planned, quite. Have I completely forgotten the solution to this one? It sure feels like it. Okay, he's gonna come down where he will be a hazard. We'll let him exhaust himself. Okay. Alright, now we can walk and our only hazard is him. Oh, baby! Celebrate kickle. Celebrate kickle. Won't you celebrate? Won't we gather in these hallowed halls and celebrate kickle? It's our first time seeing these guys today. Happy to see him. You say that, but I remain quite nervous about any one of these stages can be the bastard of my life if I'm not careful. And I am not careful. In fact, yeah, I'm not a fan of this thing that they're doing a lot now, which is making me cross paths monster generation spots very quickly. I don't love that. However, we do have a move, potentially. Is it anything? It's not nothing, certainly. Because we send this down. We go like that. Collect one of our prized bag. But then what? Yes, the true devilry at play has revealed itself. Or we must ask ourselves what role the chickens serve today. And how can a kickle freeze a block? That's all the way over there. And that damn disc is in the way. Although, I guess if we complete those first couple sections, the disc will get out of the way, right? So... yeah, check this shit out. Think? Okay, not quite. Not quite all the way there yet. Not quite all the way there yet. Am I expected to be up there and freezing in the hopes of catching it as it comes out? That seems somewhat dastardly. And it's not like I could even, because the hammer would be back in the way. Yeah, of course. Yeah, nothing. Does seem like that is the solution, but yeah, our old nemesis. A disc. In the way. Now, even then, though, even with that... okay, hold on. Perhaps, if we send it with a pre-froze boy, now it's easy, now it's trivial. How trivial, you ask? Boy. Oh, it's trivial, alright. Is this what we want to do? I'm pretty sure it is. But let me triple check my work. Do-do-do. Allow the disc to pass. Then bink. That was it, that was it, though. That was it. That was absolutely it, though. That was it. Oh, when a disc enters the field, the mind reels. In fact, what if I just started out like this? That does open that up a bit earlier, which is not the worst. But then... yeah, am I perhaps overcomplicating things now? We gotta get rid of all these blocks. Reset our supply of slimes. we collect our one beautiful bag. It's this, right? No, 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 we don't want to freeze it yet. We want to send it this way before it gets frozen. Ultimately, this is fine, though. We just gotta go like this. Apologies to the chicken. Oh no, we are fucked now. Damn it! Ugh, this one is, unintuitive. And we had it last time too, but... yeah, we accidentally fucked ourselves. It's fine, it's fine. We just do it. We just, simply will win, okay? Why am I so obsessed with freezing them right away? It's because I discovered that tech and now I'm just like, we can just do it all in one swoop. No, just do it the old way. Yes, you'll unleash a disc, but it'll be worth it. Send it up. Collect this bag while you're here. Send it back. Fill in one. Okay, now the rest of it is easy, right? Now we do this. Now we are free to start going like this. Bink and bink. Okay, the disc is free. Now the plan is... fuck, what is the plan? Oh, damn it, we fucked it up again. Right? Yeah. Jeez. I got it so clean, well, not cleanly necessarily, but... alright. We can't reset the hammers unless there's already a brick, a cubicle, ready to go to our left. There's gotta be a block here if we want to send our shit backwards. So. Boom. So we can send this. That'll fill that out. Why don't you, first of all, stay over there? The first thing we'll do is reset the hammers. And yes. Now, we can do this. The disc died? I don't know what killed the disc. Can hammers kill the disc? Did anybody catch that? Ah! Damn it! No! Okay, I hit it with a hammer. Well, that was almost perfect, but... no cigar, as they say.
This rocket will take you to Ghost Train Mountain.
Well, if you need to get to Ghost Train Mountain, now you know. This one's fucked up. This one's really fucked up. And the most fucked up part is that I actually had it. Hi, Frog-type games. Welcome. You're in time for Kickle's most devious challenges ever devised. I think this one we just send, for the sake of the hammers. Now, here's what we do. Collect this bag. Now we will be good, right? We go reverse, though. We go this way. Just to make sure I have my order of operations correct. We send it up. We bink it. The bridge is complete. The hammer is out of the way. The disc remains a threat. So we will have to do this and then still be mindful of the disc. Ah. There we go. There we go. Complicated mechanism. Complicated machinery. Unlike this, which seems so simple. Oh, 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 oh boy. Yeah, this one seems nasty. This one seems rancid. We have to manipulate these hammers exclusively with blocks. We have to send, like, for example, 1. Now that hammer's in position. Now that can happen. Okay, well... Ooh, it's a real... Yeah, understood. Yeah, this one does seem... buckled. Buckled cubicle. And I fear it's going to be easy to put myself in an unwinnable state. So here's what I'm going to try first and foremost. Just going from left to right. Doesn't need to be more complicated than that. Now, for that one, we want... Oh, that... Oh, E. I think it's fine, actually. Okay, now... Bah! Jump scared by the red, man. Jump scared by the red knight. E. Oh, we are so close. The game loves its hammer puzzles. To be fair, the hammer is... one of the... well... the hammer is one of the more, interesting items in the game. Interesting objects, I should say. We'll just lock in. How hard can it be as long as we lock in? Okay, maybe this one is actually not as bad as I was worried it was going to be. Maybe I was just experiencing leftover hammer fatigue. Yahoo! Hip hip hooray for Kickle. Go Kickle. Yeah, Kickle. 2 puzzles left for Kickle. Oh, fuck yeah, and we get so many treats. Yes! Oh, we can get so many awesome lives with all these lovely treats. Okay, now we actually have to do the damn puzzle. Yeah, this one seems like it's potentially gnarly. We have a few possible routes. Eat 20 discrete popsicles for your trouble. And I will. Yeah, this is scary. There's so many different ways we can go. But ultimately, it does seem like... let's just try moving. Just try getting our kickle on the go. Get him his daily exercise. From here we have a few choices. Let's try this one first. Yeah, from here we can... It's an interesting one, this. Also, our kickle is dead. Because of the bastard. Why don't you go fuck yourself? Why don't you stop? Yeah. Well, from here, what... And the options are really quite plentiful. It's so simple, it's almost, dare I say, overwhelming. Well, sometimes you get so overwhelmed you have to get run over by a cannon. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay, well... Do-do-do-do-do. Now. Alright. At a glance, it seems like this, where my right hand, but on screen, the left hand. At a glance, it seems like that's where we want it to end up, right? Theoretically, it could also be on the top side or bottom side of these spaces as well, or the right side of this space. But I don't reasonably see a way to get there that also doesn't involve going through this space. So we won't rule those out, but for now I'm going to operate under the assumption that this is the goal. So, along this particular row, where is it reasonable to put our awesome cube? Where kickle is standing? Sure. Maybe. The right or left side of this one also. Left side, probably not so much. Right side, though, a possibility. Although, if we can approach this from the right, then why wouldn't we already be going in that direction, right? And there is also right or left side of here, but same thing kind of applies there. There is also always the possibility of, like, you know, I'm trying to think of how would we get it here in the first place, and realistically, the only way I see we could get it up here theoretically, but operating along the edges of the map seems like it's actually not possible. So realistically, the solution here, I think, is we want to bonk it up here and then bonk backwards down here. So we want to arrive down here somewhere, either this a ways or this a ways. You could come this a ways via this. You could also come this, well, no, because I was going to say we could shove this away from down here, but no, that's not anything we can't shove from over here. Don't be silly. So let's say we're going from this way. So to here, how do we get here? Here, here. Or this side, maybe coming from way long a ways. But again, if we're over here, then why would we not be sending it down already? So that can't be it. Here. Sip of water to hydrate the brain. Yeah, this is the tough one. Because there's so many options for coming down here. It's hard to know where to focus. So what about this? And then approaching it from either here or here. Here doesn't seem viable because, like I said, the outside rows doesn't actually seem viable at all. So let's say that we are coming down here from here. How do we get here, of course? From here. How do we get here, of course? From one of these. Surely one of these. Here? Maybe? All right, I've lost it. Let's start from scratch. Think. Think. These are reverse binks, mind you. These are backwards binks. We're working backwards for bink reasons. Okay, bink. Bink. Wait, no, I'm not doing that right. Bink. You know, what did I just say? It's backwards binks, of course. So, unbink. Unbink. Double back. Unbink. Unbink. Now I feel like I'm on a completely different path than the one I was just trying to crack, but maybe that's fine. Maybe that's for the best. Maybe this is the very solution we need. Unbink here. Ah, Christ, this one's a headache. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do a bit of just actually playing around instead of living inside of the world of hypothetical unbinks. Maybe something cool will happen. Oh, you son of a bitch! You cannon! The damn cannon. Okay, great. Way to waste your and my time. Really did it. Okay. I definitely feel like at some point we're going to have to shove it, destroy the puck, and then send it backwards, because that's simply classics of late game this style of puzzle, isn't it? Hmm. Okay, so we've got a funny little loop here, but is there a way we can break out of this loop and into something meaningful? Oh, you son of a... Okay, we can kill it. We can kill the bomb. We can shove the bomb out of the way. We're fine. Because check this out, right? In one of my paths, this was something. In one of my dreams of unbanking. In one of my deliriums, this was something. But tragically, it eludes me at the moment. Because we can send it up, but that just gets us back into the loop, doesn't it? Ba-ba. What would be ideal, really? I mean, really, we send it up or we send it down, and we're ultimately back in the loop, aren't we? Yeah. Hmm. Crazy shit they've got me. They've got me on here. Okay, well, let's put it back in the loop. It's fine. Nothing wrong with a little kickle cubicle loop pickle. Run at a time, but that's fine. It's not like we're any closer to a solution. Oh, this one's... This one's... This one's got me a bit stumbled. Yeah, now this is just back to start. We get our first time up. We get to see the star blow out our dreams. It's so sad when this happens. I know it's level 29 of the post-game of Kickle Cubicle. I'm still shocked at how such a relatively simple seeming one, a relatively trivial seeming one, has turned out to be the Stumper. But I guess you can never count out Kickle freaking Cubicle. And heaven help you if you do. Oh, I walked into him as he was dying. Yeah, exactly. It's so mechanically straightforward, but it's so open-ended as well. There's so many ways for you to kickle that cubicle. And usually what happens in a puzzle like this is like, oh, there's a lot of options, but none of them lead you to the correct path. So you can kind of work backwards from there, but Okay. Another possible path towards the solution. Bonk it up here. Right here. We go right, bink. Can we get here? Can't get here from here, certainly. Can we get here from here? Can we reach this? Or this, or this? Might be able to reach this if, well, if we can reach this, then we can reach that. So that would be a moot point. Maybe we can reach it from here. Say bink, bink. Here. The open-endedness on this one is really, it's the killer for sure. I have known about the killer since birth. Oh, no worries. Thanks for hanging out, and thank you for the good luck. Kickle will need it all. He'll need all the luck he can get in this kickle-tastic world. Have a good rest of your evening. Take it easy. At least every time we die, we get to relax and pick up a million popsicle. Truly, quite the blessing. God! I'm letting myself get riled up by a cannon of all things. The cannon's not the problem. Alright, well, let's start by sending it as far as it can go. I think this might just be one we have to brute force, to be honest. I know what we want to do, and I know the moves we are capable of, kind of, largely. Okay, well, what about down here? Is this anything? I've got my doubts as to if it's anything. Ah, shit. At a certain point, it really does just feel like I'm playing keep away with the cannon, rather than actually attempting to solve the puzzle. But, you know, surely that'll guide me down some kind of path, right? Eventually. Wow. Way to go, bozo. Maybe they made this one impossible as a joke. Maybe that's what it is. God damn it. no closer. I'm no closer and no wiser. This one I might have to give up on. This one I might straight up have to just look up a playthrough to see what the answer is, because I am at my wit's end with this one, I think. And hey, I'm open to backseating if you've got it, but I also don't blame anyone for not having the solution to this one, because it really is just... You know, I'm not gonna ask you to just try and solve it on my behalf. Like, if you've been sitting there, like, waiting to provide a solution, now's your chance. Otherwise, I think I gotta resort to looking up a little playthrough. And I will do that right now. Here we go. World of Long Plays. Alright. I'm going to absorb this information as best as I can. I'm observing Kickle. He's collecting prizes. He sends him to the right. Oh, I see. I see. I'm not sure I see what this leads to yet, but he's doing something that I haven't tried. Yeah, and then he goes, right? Yeah, okay. Wait. Huh? Surely there's... Oh, no, that works too. Oh, yeah, it actually bonks. Okay, yeah. Okay. Respect. Alright. Get a load of this. We'll go like this, and then we'll go like this. Then I think we want to go like this. Memory serves. Now I think we're ready to kickle. Because... I hate cannon! I hate cannon! I think cannons are stupid and sucky. That's what I think about cannons. But yeah, we do that to get here, and that allows us to eventually make it work. And yeah, we end up like this, this. Yeah. We go like this. There we go. I did have to cheat to get here, but that's fine. It's getting late. And sometimes a true blocks genius knows when they've met their match. But yeah, the solution was a couple of sending it back and forth. Toy robots, I suppose. I won't turn them down. Round 30. The final round of cubicle, kickle. One more hammer for the road. This is a fascinating one. This is an interesting and fascinating one. Funny thing is that now I would just have to run out the clock, right? I've soft blocked myself instantly, haven't I? Remarkable. We might save state at the start of this one so that we don't have to do this every time. I will say the game's been pretty good about keeping us out of a soft blockable situation, like usually there's an enemy that can kill you. But for challenge 30, they said, no sir. You sit there. You sit there on your Nintendo Entertainment System, and you think about what you've done. Yeah, exactly. Post-game is exactly where we do such a thing. Alright, so instead of doing that, we try this. This is Hammer Hell, you're right. But we have to get down there as well. Right? No, we can get... Well, we can get one of them, right? And yeah, no extra blocks. You have to work with those 2 blocks. So it's whatever we'd have to do here, we have to do it in like one swift motion. Yes, it's fine. I don't know why that keeps popping up. I turned off the thingy. Fuck. This one becomes... What? Huh. Well, how do we get up there? Okay, why are you still telling me this? Because it's giving me the... But retro achievements, don't you want to... Aren't you worried about... Okay, well, retro achievements is off, so we'll just hear a ding every time we do it, and that's fine. That's normal. We actually want to stop that one from going through. We want to bonk this one before that happens. That's what we want to do. Right? Want to send it through instead. I think. Because if it goes down, then it locks us off of that path permanently forever. But god damn, that's demanding. Okay, maybe it's not that demanding. Maybe we can go like this and, like, send it... Well, what does that get us? Okay, well now we can't get that one, but we can fuck with this one. But what should we do with this one? Fucking nothing, right? Okay, well now, yeah, now we can't get any of the... Well, we can get the other bag. Baffling. This one's hammer hell for sure. Okay, cool. I've got an extra one, but I can't actually do anything with it. They made this one evil. They made this one twisted. And it is getting late. I've already cheated once, so I'm not against cheating again if I gotta. Yeah, I'll do it. I gotta wrap up for the evening. We gotta see what the heck this solution is. I'm sorry for tarnishing my gamer reputation, but I'm also only human. Alright, what do? We shove. It goes. And we shove it twice. And then go down and get that. Holy shit, yeah, that's quite the complicated one. Okay. I'm gonna watch this one more time to make sure I have the order of operations correct. Because it is fucked up and complicated, and it still seems pretty hard to execute. Bump, bump. Wait, and then go back. Have to head that one. That's a tight one. Then head back and 2 times that one. Then it'll stop. We shove. Wait. Grab. On our way back up, we shove that one. Okay, I think I've got it. I think I've got it. Okay, Sorry, everyone, your Windows is normal. That's me. Alright. So, here's what we're gonna do. Shove this one twice. After we shove it, or no, we have to... I fucked it up already. I want to shove it this way, I think. Kick back and relaxing. Kickling back and relaxing. Hello, we're on the final challenge, and I'm looking up the solution because it's quite late at night. For me, so... I just have to execute now. I hope you're relaxing, though. I hope all are relaxing. Damn it. Okay, well, I already fucked it up. We'll just, reload. Let it rock. Ah! Damn it. I gotta rewatch the stupid-ass video, don't I? Yeah, I do. Bear with me, everyone. I know, this is thrilling radio. Up. Up. Down. Of it so it catches it on its way up. Put that twice. Then it's a matter of, yeah, that one's free. Okay. And after that, just to reiterate, shove, select the bag. Yeah, then it's simply a matter of doing it. Okay. Yeah, kickling and screamling is about accurate. The kickle is truly bearing its fangs. Oh, wrong. I want to wait. I want to wait for it to get bonked before I reset it. That's what I want to do. Damn it. Ugh, I keep screwing it up. I keep not going far enough to bring it down. At least Kickle is all smiles. Oh, fuck. We have to... Yeah, okay. That's our personal best, though. That's our personal best. We have to shove that middle one 2 more times after all that? Kickle loves this shit. Kickle's high right now. Kickle's nervous. Kickle never gets lonely. Kickle's single. I heard Kickle fucked his girl. It's true, etc. Damn it. I was distracted by doing a little Wayne verse. I'll just fucking try that again. You, like, in addition to solving this shit, the execution is demanding. Again, literally the last level in the post-game, so it's for Kickle Sickos. I locked myself. That was it, though. We do that shove, and then we are not in this end of it when it happens. And the added indignity of being the most soft lockable level as well. This game is usually so dignified. What happened to Kickle? Yeah, and I whiffed. Oh, no. I just did that in completely the wrong order. I did that one too early. I didn't have to reload there, but why not? Okay, set it back down. You monster. You absolute normal guy. You absolute kickle. Set it down. Go collect the thingy. And set it up before it catches. Ah! Normal? We're normal, everybody. Happy normal day. Happy normal Tuesday, everybody. Happy Kickle normal Tuesday. Down. Fuck my... Normal. Fuck my normal. Friendo, I do not understand what you mean by this. But I'm glad. Motherfucker. Okay, well, I'm glad someone understands. I'm glad that, someone understands. Honor Chuck Band Christmas outtakes for real. I mean, the mind wanders. I assume that a normally wholesome Jug Band is out here cussing up a sweet storm. Man, I gotta tell ya, this Kickle motherfucker hates taking corners. He does not like taking corners. Okay. God!
Pixar présente
Je savais que les aliens viendraient me chercher.
un nouveau film inédit qui doit être vu en 3D.
I'm afraid it's over. I'm afraid my spirit is crushed, and it is too late for me to keep trying this level. Sorry that you all had to hear a French advertisement. We're resorting to World of Long Plays to see how this finale wraps up. Here's what it would look like if I had all the time and patience in the world for Kickle's final 2 challenges. I have the gist of it down. Here you go, we bonk those 2. Bonk that. Go collect the one over there. Yeah, that's right, attaboy. And then the last step is getting past that hammer. Then we just go shove this one. And the rest is all free, basically. There you go. And the thrilling conclusion of the post-game is what? All stages are cleared. You get a score. This long player got quite a lot. Thank you for playing with me. See you again. Kickle designing team. Yeah, no, yeah, I gave up on the last puzzle. It's too fucked up. You want? I'll give the last puzzle one more glimpse for Ruby, because I'm pretty sure this is. You've been alluding to a hammer hell puzzle. There's no doubt in my mind that this is the one. This is far and away the craziest shit being asked of us. Like the previous puzzle, it's really open-ended, hard to wrap your head around. I could see myself getting there eventually on a better, you know, like, with a better schedule, right? This one, though, never in a million years would I have figured this shit out. Not only because it demands perfect precision, but it's also just hard to figure out, period. And also it soft blocks you if you fuck up. There's no source of blocks for you, which I think is the only level like that. Every other level either gives you an opportunity to die or create more blocks somehow. I could be wrong there. Maybe there's another level where you can soft block yourself, but one false move, and you just have to sit there and wait the timer out. So yeah, fuck that last level. But otherwise, I had a great time with Kickle Cubicle. We'll kill this, Kill this. Thank you, World of Long Plays, for your service. And I'll end the stream there. And that is it for our adventures with Kickle Cubicle. Very cool game, honestly. I was getting a little bit annoyed at those last 2 stages, but even still, ultimately, quite a cool game. Yeah, see you again. I would like to see a Kickle Tubicle. Honestly. That would be a treat. But I'm happy with the Kickle Cubicle we got. And even the Sicko Cubicle was delightful. I'll send y'all over to Fire Mountain. Kickle Tubicle with new elves. Yes, exactly. Man, that last animal's really... That last Kickle Cubicle level was so fucked up, guys. It was so fucked up. All right. Fire Mountain is showing off animals to everyone. I hope you enjoy this. Friday, Facile. Sunday, the Class of 98 Challenge. Next Tuesday? I don't know. Something else. Something we'll have to replace. Something we'll have to beat Kickle Cubicle to the throne. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks for putting up with my silence, my scrambled brain, my cusses at Kickle. I should watch Jug Band video to understand what Friendo is talking about. This is a 16-year-old video. Quite awesome. 16-year-old and under 500,000 views. Remarkable. I am simply not going to worry about it. Thank you all for being such a warm and receptive audience to little ol' me. Have a good rest of your evening. Bye bye. See you next time.